Okay. Well, yes, I was. Let's play some more. I think I am more alive today. Oh god. Last time I was not feeling I was not feeling like I wanted to be conscious. Apparently. Yeah, we're gonna play some more. Wait. Am I looking at this again? But anyway, welcome to anybody that might be watching this in the future. Let's see if we can't make some progress on this mystery today. I'd love to be able to, like, finish it today. That'd be good. But something tells me this one's going to be a slightly lengthy episode. But we'll see. Anyway, news for me is that I managed to lock myself out of the house yesterday, again. Got lucky, and some worker guy who was working on the apartment next to me that's empty now, was able to help me break into my house. So didn't have to spend like $200 this time. I can't believe that I did it like again. Like, the only reason why it happened is because I had like gone into my backyard and I got into my backyard, and when I did, I had purposely made sure that I like checked the doorknob, and apparently I checked it but didn't think that it was wrong and managed to lock myself out. That's because the night before I had also gone into my backyard, but I guess I didn't lock the door properly. So when I opened the door and made sure that the lock thing was in the right position, it was opposite of what it should have been. And yeah, locked myself out. I cannot be more dumb. Another exciting news, I have dropped from 1,000 subs. I didn't actually think that it would last. I was like floating with like 4 above, maybe 5 maximum, and I'm like, it's probably gonna drop down again. It's like, it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, it kind of like makes sense. I don't gain enough subs to like combat certain things, like it's slightly depressing, yes. But not much I can do. That means that I can hit it again. And then I'll get bombarded from YouTube again. Like 50 emails saying, it's like, you've hit 1,000 subs! It was telling me that I had hit 1,000 subs before I had even hit 1,000 subs. Like, stop. My eyes are not corroborating this evidence. Yeah, that's the new stuff in my excitement. Hooray! Is this a silver bracelet? Yeah. It could be the silver bracelet of the person that we, are meant to try to meet. It's possible that it was also the person that's dead is who we were trying to meet. A silver bracelet. There's an engraving. For answers held on the day you fell. I wonder what it means. Alright, question. Ah, client, was it? Just call me Captain. It's a pretty dangerous looking guy. I'm helping investigate the murder. Did you see anything suspicious? No. Nothing at all. You're the captain. Surely you must... I was on the bridge. How did they fit a bridge onto a boat? Maybe you heard something? A scream? A gunshot? I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I'm looking for someone wearing a silver bracelet. So what? So have you seen anyone with something like that? Or perhaps you own a silver bracelet. Then again, perhaps not. You said you're a replacement. What happened to the regular captain? He's sick. Seems like he got lucky not being here today. Guess so. Must be pretty cool to captain a yacht like this for a star-studded party. If you say so. People make or break their careers at parties like this. Haven't you seen any of Aaron's movies? I don't watch movies. You mean you haven't seen Casablanca? Honor, we should go back to your apartment and get the tape. I don't think that's such a good idea. Victim was found inside a lifeboat. Any idea who she was? Never seen her before. Where'd you get that? Kinda knew the body. At first I thought it might have come from the murder weapon, but it's too old for that. How do you know? It's mine. I bought it. I brought it back from I'm just gonna call it Kusong. Scout. Kusong, a district of Quang Nam Province, Vietnam. Was this a holiday souvenir? It wasn't no holiday, it was war. How did your shell casing end up on the crime scene? Must have dropped it while I was doing safety checks. I'll take it back now, if you don't mind. No can do, this is evidence in a murder case. Okay, so it was a brass jacket of a pistol cartridge. Scout estimates it to be about 30 years old. You ever heard of Leth Security? No. Your answer held on the day you fell. Does that mean anything to you? No. Fun! Is he one of those characters that will reveal more a lot later once you crack his tough exterior? Looks like another murder case, detective. At least this time we're working together. I'm not looking forward to explaining all this to my captain. I'm not even supposed to be here. What do you make of this situation? Hard to tell when it happened, but going by the blood, I'd say it was after we left LA. In the middle of the party? Wouldn't somebody have seen it or heard? Maybe not. Ray said when we boarded this area was off limits to guests. No one should have been here. To witnesses, a loud party nearby to hide any noises. Or no witnesses in a loud party nearby to hide any noises? Perfect opportunity for murder. What do you make of Aaron and Ray? Typical Hollywood weirdos, no offense. Some taken. I didn't speak to Aaron much, but when I saw matched her reputation, no wonder she doesn't do interviews. As for Ray, he's one of those lawyers who treats the law like a weapon. He's dangerous. Could either of them be a killer? Maybe. I think Ray would kill to protect his sister if he had to. And Aaron? I think she'd kill just to see what it felt like. Equally dangerous. Thoughts on Captain Musselman? Haven't had a chance to talk to him yet, but he doesn't exactly look friendly. He's not. Jeez, don't tell me that's from the victim. Relax, detective, it's not real. How about you open with that next time? Point blank shot to the chest. She probably died instantly. When the killer dumped her body in a lifeboat and tried to release it. We're lucky the mechanism jammed. Who knows how long it would have taken to find her if she drifted out to sea. That's a home run for forensics. I guess our killer wasn't too careful about cleaning up after themselves. That's what I thought at first, but the tarnishing of the brass indicates it's around 30 years old. 30 years? Damn it. The victim's name was Lori Becker. She worked for Leth Security. Leth. That's Jack Larson's outfit. Same company that employed Frank Pritchell. I wonder if there's a connection. I don't believe in coincidences. A silver bracelet. This must belong to my informant. There's an engraving, but I can't figure out what it means. For answers held on the day you fell. Beats me. Line from a poem or something. So you got a couple of leads, conclusions. The informant killed the victim. The informant was never here. The victim was the informant. The silver bracelet we were looking for was found near Lori's body. She must have been the informant. I was afraid you were going to say that. She worked at Leth Security, the same company as Frank Pritchell. That explains how she might have got a hold of some new information about him. Except now we'll never know what it was. This is no random killing. Someone killed Lori Becker to keep her quiet. We'd better find out who before anyone else gets hurt. I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to call this into headquarters. Won't you get in trouble? Probably, but I can't just sit on a murder case. Are you going to explain why you're here? I'll let you know when I figure that out myself. Right now I got a bigger problem. No radio. You didn't think to bring a radio? Those things are bulky. Would have blown my cover. As opposed to, say, a police badge. Very funny, but it doesn't solve my radio problem. He looks kind of cute when he smiles. We'll be back in LA in about 20 minutes. Thought you might want to know. Hey, wait a second. You got a radio up on that bridge of yours? Yeah. Show me where it is. I gotta send a message. What about us? keep looking around, talk to people. If the killer's still on board, we need to know who they are. It doesn't really help me anymore. No dice. Seriously. One, 2. Perfect. Compared to other Picross games that I played, this one is always fairly straightforward with its like puzzle solutions. There's always like one line where you can make it go all the way across the board, and usually that's like enough to get you going. You just have to find the right ones. But like with other games, it's like you have to like make a whole lot of more like guesses in order to figure it out. Anyway, found an escape plan. It's the emergency escape plan for the enemy. Oh, then this evidence is of no use. We already know where the lifeboat is. We know where that lifeboat is. But this plan says there should be another one. Where did it go? Not to sea, I'm guessing, which means the killer could have gotten away already. Seems sometimes the most important clues are more about what is missing than what can be found. Yeah, the other lifeboat should be right there, huh? Tread carefully, Honor. Don't forget. We can get you out of TV and into the big leagues. But if you and that decrepit detective try to slander my sister with false accusations, I'll see to it you never work in this town again. You're a little late, Ray. I'm not in that business anymore. If you considered being a little less defensive, it'd be pretty easy to get the wrong impression about you. I got every reason to be. The media will spin this as yet another Aaron Kino controversy. Controversy. The discovery of that body will mean months of vicious articles in the press. A trial in a kangaroo court of public opinion. I suggest you think very hard before you make any allegations. I can bring a harassment case down on you so hard you'll wish it was you laying in that lifeboat. This boat is really something. It must have cost a fortune. Didn't come easily. But now the same executives who laughed us out of their offices are begging to work with Aaron. Hard work and visionary thinking freed her from the systems that suffocate Hollywood. The enemy represents that freedom. Sister, introduce yourself to me. Consider yourself lucky. Not many get the chance. I realize the two of you are close, but do you think there's any chance that she's involved in what happened to Lori? Absolutely not. What do you know about Clyde Musselman? As much as you, the agency sent him as a replacement for our regular captain. Then when we arrived this morning, he was already here. Have you seen him anywhere near the lifeboat where Lori was found? He never left the bridge as far as I know. In Aaron's latest script, a criminal takes to the sea to escape justice. Do you think there's some worrying parallels between that and the murder? A simple coincidence. You can't hope to build a case on such a flimsy foundation. How did you know the victim? She's providing security at the party, making sure no one left the main deck. Or at least she was supposed to. What do you mean by that? Not long after we left the deck, I saw someone down by the lifeboats. That area is supposed to be out of bounds. I assumed it was a guest trying to pry, so I went to escort them back to the party. But by the time I'd made my way down to the lifeboat, there was nobody there. That must have been the killer. Maybe. At the time, I was more annoyed that our security guard had abandoned her duty. Now I know why. Sorry, I don't know the first thing about guns. Well, if we're hired to provide security at the party, can't be too careful at these kinds of events. Apparently not. Have you used them before? Yes, for several events in the past. Never had any trouble until now. Do you recognize the phrase engraved on this bracelet? Sorry, no. This plan says an enemy is equipped with 2 lifeboats, but I can only see one. Where's the other one? Damn it, it's gone! Those are top of the line. Quick release silent operation. I have to report this. Where's the detective? He's busy. Didn't you notice the lifeboat was missing? Parties like this don't run themselves. I don't have time to check. No one steals a lifeboat. Why would anyone do that? It's possible the murderer used it to escape. In any case, I hope you catch them. It'll cost a fortune to replace. Lori was hired to make sure nobody left the main deck. Why? Because I don't want anyone snooping around the rest of the yacht. Is it wrong to enforce a little privacy? Fortunately, that privacy was exactly the opportunity the killer needed. No one even heard the gunshot. That's not really my responsibility. I was gonna say, It's not gonna let me go anywhere from here. So wait, I dial in the radio frequency here and then what? Press the red button. What red button? I can't see the red button. On the left. Oh, that red? That's orange. Technology gets so damn complicated. You ever think you're getting old, Detective Cross? There was no way. No, I don't think I either. Technically it could be in either one of these spots. It's too easy. Too easy to undo what you're doing. that? Yeah, there we go. Pocket watch, okay. Pocket watch, kind of old-fashioned. Not very useful, it's broken. You're right. The glass is cracked in it. It's ticking. For a species with opposable thumbs, humans seem to drop things a lot. They're not too far from where Lori's body was found. Maybe it was hers? There's an engraving on the back of the watch. MC. One of his initials? That would rule out Lori Becker. So this could belong to the killer. MC, whoever you are. Can't hide forever. How's it going, Captain? Fine. Are you getting on with Detective Cross? I'll be glad to get out of here. That well, huh? Where were you during the party? I didn't see you. I've been here all day. Is there anyone who can confirm that? Ask Ray. Yeah, it's escape plan says there should be more than one lifeboat. What happened? How should I know? Well, if you are the captain. Temporary captain. Were the lifeboats here when you came on board? I don't remember. Don't you do any safety checks before leaving port? Ray wasn't happy about leaving late, so I had to skip a few. You skipped checking the lifeboats? It was either that or skip checking the hull for leaks. Did you recognize this? It's got the initials MC on it. Nope. How's it going? I'm kind of busy with this radio, Ms. Rahi. Do you need something? Need a hand with that transmitter? I may not have my own robot, but I think I can handle a simple radio. Just need to figure out why it won't transmit. I would suggest... I don't need your suggestions. Clyde told me to push this and turn that about 100 times already. I tried everything. But the main power switch is set to off. There's a power switch. Must be glad Clyde is here to show you how to work the radio. Are you kidding? The guy's monosyllabic. Monosyllabic. It's like talking to a Dick and Jane book. Is there released? Released? I mean, the killer might have gotten away already? Gotta get this radio working fast. This case is going to be dead in the water. Pocket watch. Interesting. Any ideas who MC is? I'm working on it. Have you tried asking Ray? It's his boat after all. On this pocket watch, any idea who MC is? It must belong to Mal. Who's Mal? Mal Cruz, the anemone's usual captain. But he's not here today. I don't know how his watch got on board. I think I'm finally starting to understand what happened here. I mean, it's... Mal shot Lori. Mal Cruz is the killer. Captain. Ray said he called in sick today. He did, but only to give himself an alibi. Then he sneaked aboard and found Lori on patrol and shot her. There must have been a brief struggle. That could be when Lori dropped her bracelet and Mal dropped his pocket watch. But he was in too much of a hurry to notice. He just dumped her body in a lifeboat and pulled the emergency release lever. But the mechanism jammed. Right. There's no time to try to fix it. He couldn't risk getting discovered, so he jumped into the other lifeboat and fled. It seems Mal had the means and the opportunity, but what was his motive? That's what we need to find out. Good idea. Let's tell Detective Cross. Tell me what. Oh, I wonder if this is the false conclusion. Might be onto something, Miss Rahi. We'd better do a little digging onto this Mal Cruz guy, starting with where he is. It's like we're coming back into port now. That'll make things easier. Yeah, except now I've got to make sure no one leaves the boat. How did you get on with the radio? Terrible. I barely got my message out to headquarters, and then the damn thing started beeping and squawking. It sounded like some kind of code. What kind of code? Binary? ASCII? No idea. By the time I found a pencil, the transmission was over. I told Clyde to keep listening and let me know if it repeats. Shouldn't you be there too? It might be important. And spend another minute with Captain Cheerful? No thanks. I'd rather get some air. The boat is starting to feel kind of cramped. Hopefully we'll get a chance to stretch our legs a little now that we're docked again. What was that? Jenna's diagnostic reader. It must have finished collecting data. Nothing. Only just a seagull. A seagull? I have to get this data to Jenna, but Cross needs me here. I should just tell him what's going on. He'll understand. It's good to be back in the city. I'll take LA smog over sea air any day of the week. That's a terrible perspective, Detective. I need to talk to you about something. I know it's bad timing, but Jenna's data collected is finished. Gotta take it back to her. You're damn right this is bad timing. You interfere with my cases all summer, but when I actually ask for your help, you want to drop everything and leave? It's not my fault. She needs this data. I didn't plan on finding a body on a lifeboat. Trip will go cold if Mal's the killer. He's already 3 steps ahead. But we're catching up. He's made mistakes, and he's going to slip up again. I just need a little time to do this. Fine. Much as I hate to admit it, Scout is good to have around on a crime scene. It'd be a shame to lose him. We'll have to stay here with you. If you need him to scan it for more evidence, no offense, but I'd rather keep him at arm's length until we know he's safe. Just try to act normal. He's still Scout, and he needs our support, now more than ever. We'll give Jenna that data. I just hope she can help. You and me both. What are your thoughts on Mal Cruz? Your theory seems sound, and that makes him our top suspect, of course. He hasn't had a chance to defend himself. Any ideas where he could be? Nothing yet. One thing's for sure. He's not here. Any idea about that radio message? What could that coded radio transmission have been about? No idea. Might have been nothing. But something tells me it's important. We need to trust... Can you trust Clyde to tell you if it repeats? He's no conversationalist, but he seems reliable. Let's go to the bridge real quick. Any luck with that radio signal? No, I don't like being bossed around. Isn't taking orders your whole job? Sail here, dock there. That ain't the same. No. Why do you want to leave so bad? We might need your help to solve this murder. It's nothing to do with me. Your eagerness to leave could be seen as suspicious. Think what you want. I was hired to pilot this boat, and we're going nowhere. Might as well not be here. Actually, could this lead to a question about the previous captain? No. I see you've made yourself at home. I tried. You should really think about unpacking some of these boxes. I've been busy. Have you got the data? Let me see. By the way, I fixed your refrigerator. It wasn't broken. It was buzzing. I couldn't concentrate. Speaking of which, could you be quiet? I'm trying to look at this data. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, no! What did those idiots do to my code? What kind of moron introduces errors into the error handling routines? That bad? Very bad. I didn't dump the expanded memory. I'm missing a big chunk of data. But you can still write that software patch, right? Can you act with no script? Yeah, it's called improv. Oh, great. I'll just improv a patch for millions of bytes of data. If I'm lucky, maybe Scout won't explode. If I can't get the data remotely, I'll need physical access. I'll have to meet him in person. I thought you couldn't. You said it would affect the data. Do you want me to help Scout or not? Because I could just easily shut him down and save myself a whole heap of work. That's not an option. I'll bring him here so I can get that data. I can't right now. We're in the middle of a murder case. You could have another one on your hands if you don't catch Scout soon. You know what he's capable of. I'll do what I can. I'll be waiting. From the very first prototypes, I was lead software engineer at SSI. They had a lab not too far from here. SSI. Smarter Systems Incorporated? They were a big deal, well-funded, and working on some really cool projects. Really? I've never heard of them. Not surprising. After what happened with the Scout project, they spent a lot of money trying to cover things up. A lot of really promising work was axed. I lost my job, but some people lost more than that. What was Scout's original purpose? He's always wanted to find out. I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm still getting used to the idea that he wasn't destroyed. Let's just say that there was a difference of vision between me and the higher-ups. Are there others like you? People who helped build Scout? You're thinking of starting a club. I just don't want any more surprises. SSI was a big company. I don't know where everyone went after it shut down, but the core Scout team was me and Tom Schmidt. What happened to Tom? He did. He's not around anymore. Can you tell me more about how this software patch of yours is going to work? I could, but you wouldn't understand. It's worth a shot. Honor, you're back. Detective Cross said you might have some interesting news for me. It'll wait until things calm down. I don't want you distracted while there's a murderer loose. But everything is best. I trust you. I trust you, Honor. So what's next? We need to know more about Mal Cruz. Something to reinforce the case against him. Let's search the ship again. He was the Anemone's captain. There must be more clues around. He was a drunken degenerate. Mm, no? That was weird. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Shoot. I'll just start again. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that so far. Okay, that does change things. I just like a lip gloss. Oh, come on with this bullshit. Okay. Oh, that was fair. I hate that there's lag. Like, why? Why is there controller lag? You found GPS. Any idea what this gadget is? The screen is showing some kind of map. Must be a GPS device. They're often used for navigation. So it might belong to Mal. What all these numbers and lines mean? A route has been plotted to display coordinates near the island of Santa Catalina. A perfect place to escape after a murder. This could be where Mal took the lifeboat. Where are you going? Nowhere. Just stretching my legs. Your Captain Man is a little suspicious. Perhaps an accomplice. I don't necessarily suspect him of being the murderer. I think he's just like a grouchy man. However, the fact that like his little bullet casing was found next to the body means that he could have helped. But who knows? has to be there. Definitely a space. Finally. Finally remove a whole bunch of that stuff. Bam! Turn this to the radio. No, it's a book. Captain's log. The enemy's logbook. There's an entry for every day, all written by Mal. I count yesterday's log entry. Did not carry out safety checks last night. Ordered to keep away from entrance to cargo hold by Ray. Understand and respect privacy concerns, but cannot risk safety of ship. We'll raise issue urgently tomorrow morning. Why would Ray want to stop Mal from going into the cargo hold? There's obviously more going on here than we first thought. Gotta let the captain, Ray. What do you do, Ray? Actually, do I have... It feels like a thing that I would have. I don't have it. Out of all of the things you think that I would have, what did you do, Ray?
No sense worrying about it now. Why worry? Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back.
That is a correct assumption. Did Ray do the kill? It is seeming more and more likely that there may be two dead bodies. That's my current theory. Because what if Ray didn't, or what if Mal Cruz didn't actually call in sick? What if he wasn't able to call in sick? What if all these mysterious murders that have been happening around the the Aaron Girls movies have all been Ray murdering people? Okay, so at this point in time, it's either Ray doing it for his sister, or his sister is doing the murder and Ray's covering up for her. But I do want to say that the sister's most likely innocent. Maybe he's just like the overprotective brother type. Should have closed those up earlier. Footprints? Okay, I was able to actually guess one of them. Honor, I think you might want to look at this footprint. It looks like blood. Whose footprint is this? Tread indicates a person, likely male, with approximately size 10. It seems to be pointing away from those doors. I don't know what's in there. They're locked. Is this your GPS device? No. I prefer the old-fashioned way. An astrolabe? I go with my gut. That doesn't seem like an efficient way of navigating. Hasn't let me down yet. Yeah, I'm more in line with he's a cool guy. Captain Cruz's last log entry says Ray wouldn't let him near the cargo hold. Do you have any idea why? No. Kind of bloody footprint near those doors. That's the cargo hold. Interesting. What size are your shoes, Captain? 10 or 11, but I haven't been in there. Besides, it's locked. I don't have the key. I assume that we're going to go into the cargo hold. Welcome back. Get everything sorted. Not quite. I'll explain later. It's a plan, Detective. Mal Cruz is our primary suspect. We should find out as much as we can about him. What about the others? Keeping my eye on Ray and Aaron, but there's no major evidence against either of them so far. As for Clyde, I'm still not sure what to make of him. He's not exactly talkative. Any luck tracking down Mal? Had the boys in the department look up his address. I sent a squad car, but looks like nobody's in. That sinks his taking a sick day alibi. They've still got a few places left to check, but wherever he is, he's keeping quiet. Is that a GPS? How did know? How did you know? I'm not obsolete yet. I had to go to a seminar about these things. Looks like someone plotted a course recently. The Santa Catalina. That's not the route the yacht followed. I think this is where Mal took the lifeboat after he escaped. It's a solid lead. I'll notify the Coast Guard. They should be able to send someone out there. Good work. Mal wrote an entry in the ship's log yesterday. It says Ray Kino ordered him to keep out of the cargo hold. You heard Ray earlier. He doesn't want people snooping around his boat. What's that got to do with the case? He's trying to hide something. Shouldn't that put Ray back on our list of suspects? Knowing him, it's probably something to do with his sister. Ray Kino is well known to the LAPD. He's represented his sister in over a dozen different cases and won every time. I agree there's grounds for suspicion here, but you don't take the Kinos to court without a damn good reason. If there's a case against them, we can find it. There's a bloody footprint over by the bridge. That might allow us to narrow down exactly where the attack happened. It seemed to be leading away from a locked door. Oh, really? I guess we better start looking for a key. Come with me, Scout. I got a hunch. Give me just 2 seconds. I need water. I'm thirsty. I kept looking down beside me to the left, and every single time I was realizing, oh, my water bottle's not there. Thought I'd be okay without it. Nope. I like water too much. Okay. We've got a hunch. What's up on her? It seems like the net is closing in on Mal. But I still have unanswered questions, like why he killed Lori, and what's inside the cargo hold, right? Right now, I can think of a few possibilities. Mal was trying to kill Ray. Mal was stealing from the cargo hold. There's a body in the cargo hold. There's another body in the cargo hold. Aaron killed someone as part of her twisted writing process. Mal found out, but he knew Ray always wins in court. He needed hard evidence and witnesses, so he decided to expose him in the middle of the party. He called in Snick, sneaked on board, but didn't realize Lori had been hired as a guard. She surprised him outside the cargo hold and he shot her. He was just lucky no one heard. We know the rest. He panicked, dumped the body in a lifeboat, and fled the scene. It fits almost perfectly with what you know, but we're missing one key piece of evidence. Is there really a body inside the cargo hold? Who is it? Come on, we better tell Cross. I don't think this is it. Another body. The stage just keeps getting better. Are all Hollywood parties this dangerous? Only the good ones. We need to see your cargo hold. A place of secrets and shadows. What do you think you'll find there? I think you already know. How could I? Do you even know what you want to find? Enough games, there could be a body in there. Ah, so you want to find a body? Understandable. Murder helps you justify your existence. What are you babbling about? If I want to be psychoanalyzed, I'll talk to a shrink. Are you talking in code? Are you being held here against your will? Blink twice for yes. Is it better to blink in the face of danger or to stare down your fate? Either way, you reach the same end. My syntax parser must be malfunctioning. It's not you, it's her. She won't give a straight answer. Aaron, don't tell them anything. I don't even know what they want to know. We want to know what's in your cargo hold. I object. First you take over the yacht. Now you want to dig through our private property? On whose authority? Damn it, Kino, this is about murder. Pure conjecture. No allegation justifies such a gross overreach of power. I'll have your badge for this. I better go after him. I'm in trouble. I'm in enough trouble with my captain as it is. What about the body? Isn't there some law that lets you search the hold? I don't know. Never seized a yacht before. This is fun, isn't it? Maybe Cross can't do anything, but we can. We can try, but the door's still locked. Every lock has a key, Scout. We just need to find it. I do still wish that the scanning picture wasn't as zoomed in as that. No. Okay. I need to keep looking for stuff like this where I can just block out a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, that's better. There's still the chance that there could be 4 here, then space, and 5. And that's what's making that difficult. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Kind of just feels like I'm gonna have to make a guess. So the puzzles are getting harder, which is fun. How I want to go about it. What if I guess that the 3s are there? Well, that doesn't work. It's also not necessarily both of them doesn't work either. Could be that. If I did make a mistake, though, I'll have to backtrack a lot of stuff. Yeah, here's problem number 1. It doesn't answer that question. E. I know I probably could have kept some of that. But I come up with the fact that I could remove these two. Yeah, where did I get that idea from? Ah, no, I see. That was a lot to erase, and I feel bad. I went like this. What does that do? It's not impossible. Oh, now it is, though. Damn. Okay, so here's the next thing. If it's not 4 across here, space, and then 5, that means that this is included in the 4, meaning that has to be true. This one's legitimately tricky. Either that or I'm just missing something stupid. We're not beating this today. I'm gonna take step. This exists. That seems to be a true statement. I'm gonna say that that exists as well. I will crack this case. And I don't see any complaints from the game logic. Oh my god. Keyring? Balloons! Congratulations, me. Balloons. Is this all that's holding the boat up? No, Scout. The seal is floating fine on its own. These are just for decoration. Decoration? For what purpose? There's not really a purpose. Sometimes you just want a place to look nice. And you do this by hiding parts of it with bright colors. I guess that's one way of putting it. In that case, we should keep these balloons. You never know when we might need to hide something. Oh my god. Is that what we're going to use them for? Hiding something? He's getting pretty intense out there. You must be glad you can stay out of the way up on the bridge. Yeah, lucky me. Investigation has taken a few twists, but we're finally closing the net on the killer. Good for you. Nope, nothing but static. I think there might be a second body in the cargo hold. We need you to help us. The cargo hold is locked, so we can't get in. Guess you're out of luck. But you're the captain. Can you open the door for us? Oh, then a key. Does she have a key to the cargo hold? Nope, Captain Cruz has it. And he could be halfway to Tijuana by now. Guess so. Damn it. How are we supposed to get inside with no key? All my most important system functions have a hardware backup. Shouldn't that be the case here? A backup? Of course. There must be a spare key somewhere, right? As the owner of this vessel, Ray would be the logical choice. Does that seem correct, Captain? Mm-hmm. Only problem is, Ray's the one trying to keep us out of there. He's not going to just hand us the key. We'll need a plan. Would you like a balloon? No. Are you sure? You can uplift your spirits while we wait for the radio signal. I don't think he wants a balloon, Scout. I almost did it again. Bad. Ray's in full-on legal mode. Can Ray really get you into trouble over all this? He's got friends in City Hall. They can make life very uncomfortable for people who step on the wrong toes. But that's corruption. This is Los Angeles, what do you expect? I'm not saying we have to stop the investigation, I just need to tread lightly. You only need to get one shot at Ray. You only get one shot at Ray Kino. If you miss. Still looking for a way into the hold. Any ideas? You're determined to get on Ray's bad side, huh? We've been on his bad side ever since we found Lori's body. Might as well double down. Your dad would have said the same thing. You've got guts, Mizrahi. I'll give you that. Must be someone around here who knows where the keys to the hold are kept. Have you tried asking Captain Musselman? I wish I could help, but if Ray catches me trying to get into that cargo hold without a warrant, my career's over. Captain Musselman says there are 2 keys to the hold. Mal had one, and God knows where he is. Ray has the other. In other words, we can't get our hands on either of them. Not necessarily. Ray won't give us his key, but that doesn't mean we can't take it. What, to steal the key? What are you, a pickpocket now? First of all, we don't know if Ray we don't even know if Ray has a key with him. He probably keeps him someplace safe. Second, it's not stealing, it's borrowing. Yeah, pretty sure it's stealing. You want to know what's in the cargo hold or not? I guess if I can convince Ray we found a key somehow, he might give something away. Let me know if you want to try. the hell are you carrying a bunch of balloons around for? This isn't a fairground. I don't know yet, but I feel like they might be useful for something. If you say so. You're on thin ice, Honor. Do you even have a private investigator's license? Why won't you unlock the cargo hold? What are you trying to hide? Nothing. But you can't conduct a search without proper judicial oversight. If that makes you think I'm hiding something, that's your problem. I mean, do I have a license? I'm just helping Detective Cross. There are severe penalties for unlicensed investigators. How does a year in jail sound to you? You should worry about your own problems, Ray. I hear the sentences for murder are much worse. I know you have a spare key to the cargo hold, Ray. Just hand it over. You're in no position to demand anything. In fact, with all this stress, I think I've forgotten where it is. You're lying. Good luck proving that in court. What a douchebag. You better put that back right now. We need it to navigate. But the enemy is done. Maybe, but you can't just go around dismantling equipment. I'm interested in the most recently plotted route. Do you recognize the destination? I'm a lawyer, not a cartographer. According to the captain's log, you ordered Mal to keep away from the cargo hold yesterday. My sister and I value our privacy. We don't want an employee snooping around any more than we do a detective. Or maybe you're just hiding something in there? Based on what evidence? It's a fascinating claim, but it'll never hold up in court. What size are your shoes, Ray? About a size 10. Let's see what that has to do with anything. We found a bloody footprint right outside your cargo hold. So what? There must be a dozen people on this boat who wear that size. But not all of them have access to the cargo hold. Circumstantial at best. No jury would convict based on that evidence. Tell me you think those have anything to do with the murder. But yeah, have to consider every possibility. I might as well. Okay. I think we're ready. Call Ray over and ask him about the keys. He knows nothing. Hey, Ray! If I were you, I'd spend less time shouting and more time preparing a legal defense. Might want to listen to your own advice, Kino. I just went inside your cargo hold. What I saw was very interesting. What? How? With your key. Really thought you could hide it forever? That's impossible. I think he bought it. If he did, he's probably going to check on the real key. You better follow him. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Busted. Is that your plan? Make me think you stole my keys and then send Honor to spy on me? That does sound like a good plan. But of course there's no evidence. Yeah, we were just, checking for leaks. I'm keeping detailed notes about all of this. You have a lot to answer for, Detective. At least we're now on the right track. We just need some way of following it without being seen. Hide scout with balloons? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He's the same size, he can float. What more do you want? There has to be some other way. Logically, Detective Cross stands the best chance of disguising himself as a balloon. What? Are your wires screwy or something? I don't even look like a balloon. Perhaps not, but you are full of hot air. Oh my god. Everyone's a comedian. You can't argue with his logic. But we do need you to look like a balloon. You just need to hide. We don't need you to look like a balloon. You just need to hide behind them. Understood. I'll give it my best shot. That's kind of cute. How do I look? Buoyant. Do you think this will work as a disguise? Only one way to find out. Forget the balloons. What you need to concentrate on is this. I just see it inside your cargo hold for real this time. Don't make me laugh, Detective. You know as well as I do that you don't have a key. I didn't before, but I am a detective. I find things. You're bluffing. Believe what you want. It'll all be in my report. Come on, Ms. Rahi, we're done here. That's impossible. He's all talk, unless maybe could they have... You were lying again. Is that so? I hope you have a good lawyer, Detective. You're going to need one. I hope that worked. There's no way he's going to fall for that routine again. He went to the other end of the boat and looked inside something. That must be where he's keeping the key to his hold. Or the hold. Let's go. Wait a second. Take those things off him, will you? He's a robot, not a balloon animal. Are you sure this is where Ray looked? I can't see a key. Yes, it was inside something over here. Okay, I was afraid. I didn't actually even count that. Oh, that means that this copies that line. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, this is already 6. Hmm. Ventilator? Oh, hey, it's one of those boat horn things. I think there's something inside. You were right, there's a key in here. Now I can finally see what's inside the cargo hold. What do you think we'll find? I don't know if I can look. Don't worry, Honor. I'll open the doors and scan the room first. Are you sure? What if there really is another body in there? I have to learn to face my fears. And there can be no better reason than to help you. Hacking peanuts? Lovely. semi-helpful. Okay, well, we finally know where the center of that is, at least. No. Damn. Yeah, that's not it. Hopefully that wasn't... There wasn't a lot more that I made a mistake with. I don't think so. I think I'm still safe. Okay, good. Captain Cruz. There's somebody in here. This is Mal Cruz. Look at his uniform. What the hell was he doing inside the cargo hold? Is he dead? There's a pulse. Looks like he's took a beating. Looks like he took a beating, though. Ray has a lot to answer for. Mal, can you hear me? We gotta get him to a hospital. Once they get him patched up, we might finally get some answers. Sure, he'll be okay, strapped into the back seat of your car. What else am I supposed to do? Throw him in the trunk, he'll be fine. I still don't get why you won't let me come with you to the hospital. I need to stay here and keep an eye on Ray. This could be the case to finally bring him down. And I want all the evidence we can get. Speaking of which... What the hell is going on? Did I just see you with a dead body? No, he's alive. No thanks to you. Honor, I've got to go. Remember what I said. You've got some splaining to do. We might actually leave it here. That's my decision. Mainly because it's late. If I get into this, it'll be like another hour before I finish. I'll come back tomorrow, do some more. Then, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Well, that wasn't such a chore now, was it?